Hi, I'm Josh Warner. This is the first video in a series called 30 Seconds for Christian Tantra. Christian and Tantra are usually not terms that live together, but we will get into why I believe they can by and by. The title of the series began because I would beg those who would listen, friends of mine who couldn't say no, to give me sort of a moment to vocalize this uh, belief that I had that was evolving that Christianity is a place where a tantric view of spirituality could conceivably live. So I would interrupt conversations with my loved ones and say 30 seconds for Christian Tantra, and then they would just know they had to put up with me for the next 30 to 45 to a minute and a half while I talked this out. So that's what this is. 30 seconds for Christian Tantra that will inevitably be longer than 30 seconds in every single case. But let's get down to some brass tacks. The first important question is, to whom do I owe a debt in answering these questions? You will inevitably see that Christian Tantra seems like it is a conglomeration of other religious philosophies. That's intentional. I began to see the strengths in other religions, and I decided to ask myself, how could such riches, these resources, be seen, brought out of in a way that's orthodox, a Christian tradition? So I need to acknowledge some of the places that I owe before we proceed. Here we go. This is just going to be me reading off an answer that I came up with because I want it to be concise, like nothing else that I say is. I need it to be concise and accurate. Here I go. To whom do I owe a debt in answering these questions? First of all, I owe Ramdas a debt that's too deep to sum up, mostly for being a very hip vessel for some very highbrow teachings. I owe a great debt to Christopher Wallace, whose philosophy of Shaiva Tantra made me realize that theism and an experiential spiritual path could coexist. I owe a great debt to Buddhism for its emphasis on dealing with ego, craving, desire, attachment, and aversion in a way that made me realize, or made me read the Bible through an entirely different lens. I owe a great debt to Bhakti Yoga. This is the yoga of devotion, for its emphasis on internalizing the Guru. I owe a great debt to Vipassana meditation, for its teachings on how to meditate through trauma and how the body works to remember and protect in the midst of that trauma. Needs to be said, Christian Tantra isn't better or more authoritative than any of these resources. It would be an honor to be placed on equal footing with any of them, but that's not something I'm looking for. Jesus' authority isn't threatened, nor is Jesus the man personally affronted by recognizing other paths as equally true. And as a student and a teacher, I'm just here to do what works. So that's people I owe a debt to. And we will get into things like what is Christian Tantra, who's the ultimate authority in Christian Tantra, why do I see Jesus as the ultimate Tantric guru, in future videos. Hope you like this one. Hope to see you back. And keep on keeping on.